Hello. Okay, I'm going to start off tonight by doing just a quick astrology update. So today, the moon moves into Virgo, and there's still a lot of other planets at play, but this should help ease up the energy just a little bit until closer to the end of the week, I think. We're still moving with a lot of planets in Gemini, so there still may be some feeling, because Gemini is an air sign, some feeling of scatteredness, and not as much being grounded. Let's see. Mars also, which is the warring planet, it's in Taurus, and it squared Pluto today in Aquarius. So today was very much an action day. There may have been some rebellion of some kind, even a competition type energy. There may be some challenges getting in our way. There may be insecurities that are coming out in people. And you may see that by the way that they come at you, or even within ourselves. If we have some insecurities, we may find that we have some challenges that are coming up because of those insecurities. It is a good day to learn and to do some research. Tomorrow, Chiron is coming into play a lot more, Chiron energy, as well as through Thursday. And then into Thursday, we have some Jupiter influence. And also, it'll be the last day that Venus transits Gemini, Thursday, because it's going to be moving into Cancer. On Friday, we have the moon moving into Libra out of Virgo. There may be some overthinking going on. There may be a lot of strong willpower energy there. The sun will be conjunct in Mercury, which is Gemini energy. And things may seem to be a little stressful, maybe get a little louder feeling. So, with that in mind, let's see how the Divine Feminine... Let's get two cards. Let's get one for where the Divine Feminine is now, and what she may be dealing, she, he, that I'm not talking about gender, I'm talking about the energy, what the Divine Feminine may be dealing with towards the end of the week. So we're looking for two things: the energy now and what we may be moving into. We're going to use the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So thank you, Divine Sources, for using me as a divine channel to bring forth the most needed, most beneficial information at this time for the Divine Feminine, showing us what we can see, where her energy is today, and what she'll be dealing with, what the Divine Feminine energy will be dealing with come the end of the week. So okay, I got way too many here, hold on. I would like one card for each, what the Divine Feminine is dealing with today, and then towards the end of the week. For today, what is the energy that the Divine Feminine is dealing with? Okay, well, I got two cards. So I got 9 of air and 5 of air. 9 of air and 5 of air. All right. For the air, let's do 5 of air first. This situation hasn't worked out the way you'd hoped, but you can try again. Your power lies not in how all the chips fall, but in how you handle yourself moving forward. You may now feel that the cost of this venture is too high. Carefully evaluate the way events have transpired in order to gain valuable lessons for the future. Someone in the situation isn't coming from a place of integrity. The desire to win is so strong that the individual will ignore others' needs. Review everyone's motives, including your own, and do what you can to foster a win-win solution. Additional meanings, unwise choices, desire for revenge, thinking only of one's self, and gloating. And the 9. Positive thinking is essential right now. Your own obsessive negative thoughts are the true culprits behind the trouble you fear. Release your guilt and realize that regret is a wasted emotion. Turn your attention to the amazing possibilities for the future and leave the past behind. If you're having unpleasant dreams at this time, write them in a journal, bless them for their desire to inform you, and then send them to the angels. If depression is an issue, encourage those affected to seek professional counseling. Additional meanings, sleeplessness, racing thoughts, expecting the worst, and self-fulfilling prophecies, worry, stress-related illness. Okay, so I'm going to put the 5 over here and the 9 here. Can you see this? Maybe you can't see it. There we go. I'm trying to feel into this. And overall, what it feels to me like is kind of the same energy as the other day about talking about letting go of preconceived ideas about how things will play out or should play out in your life. And it really just feels overall that you need to be in a place of being in the present moment and not judging anything. Okay, so let's see for Friday. What can you show us and tell us about what the Divine Feminine energy will be dealing with come towards the end of the week? What can we see about the energy towards the end of the week for the Divine Feminine? For the end of the week. Oops, way too many. For the end of the week for the Divine Feminine. So did any of you feel like the new moon was a big impact, a big change, a struggle for you? The last full moon we had was very emotional for me. I was going through an ending process, and it was very emotional. And the new moon actually did bring up some emotional stuff as well. But I seemed to move through it a little bit easier, and it didn't seem as intense as the full moon was. For the Divine Feminine, what can you show us about where we're going to be at the end of the week? There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we got Page of Water. All right, so let's read Page of Water. A new person or emotion-rousing situation enters your life. It could be the start of a friendship or romance, or the renewal of one from the past. A current relationship may enter a new phase. It's important to discuss your feelings with those around you. Your intuition and psychic abilities may also be heightened during this time. A youth who's emotional, intuitive, and sensitive. A person who's gentle, kind, artistic, sometimes quiet, understanding, friendly, introverted, sympathetic, and romantic. Additional meanings: a love letter, in imagination, artistic endeavors, and important dreams. So, it is a good time for communication if you have been in separation from your divine masculine and there is communication. What I'm feeling like is be as authentic as you can be, allowing your intuition to really pay attention, to really inform you. Listen to what is said instead of reacting. Take it in, process it before you respond. If you are not in a very good place where you can take a step back and balance yourself and listen to your intuition, then just be authentic and state that. You know, I'm having a rough day today. I am so grateful for this communication. I need to process the information and get back to you. Or give me time to process this a little bit. Can we talk again? That kind of thing. That's what it feels like to me. Let's do, I was feeling Moonology earlier. Let's do a Moonology card. And what I'm going to get the Moonology card for is some advice for the energy coming up towards the end of the week. We're not going to draw for today. I did not pre-shuffle these. One more time. Alright, so for Divine Feminine, what advice would you give us for this Page of Water energy coming up on Friday? What advice would you have for the Divine Feminine in dealing with this energy? Sticky. The cards are feeling sticky. There we go. Loosening up, yep. What advice would you have for the Divine Feminine? And about dealing with this energy coming in Friday. Thank you. Okay, I got 2 of them. I got surrender to the divine, full moon. And it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. All right, full moon and full moon in Scorpio. And the full moon, there we go. Surrender to the divine. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images into the mind, agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of change, and possibly even some sort of emotional explosion. Yes, that's what I was feeling about not reacting. Mars is very active right now with Pluto, and that's the warring planet. Be very, very careful that you don't just react. Tune into your emotions now and see what they are telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when the moon cycle you've pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude, and you'll find out whether or not wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. There you go. I am getting the answers I need. Additional meanings: a wish you made may be about to come true. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone to release negative energies. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The teaching: the full moon marks the climax of a lunar cycle, making this card something of a powerful power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon, and pulling this card at any time in the lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Nice. Okay, and it's time to release the negativity, full moon in Scorpio. I mean, they really feel like they fit together. If you've been feeling paranoid or acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotional release time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything that you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired results. Emote: it's all better out than in. It's time to move from living fearfully into living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. The teaching: the full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you've pulled this card, no matter when, your dark side and the shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. So it feels like to me that if there's anything that's unhealed yet within you, that this could potentially be the energy that it comes out sideways. So you want to allow your emotions to come out, but allow yourself to be in a place of responding, not reacting. And if you don't understand what that means, it means step back, listen, feel the energy, use your intention, your intuition, and be authentic. If you have doubts what's being presented to you, then be authentic and say exactly how you're feeling. Don't be afraid. Don't allow fear to hold you back from expressing exactly how you really do feel. There's nothing wrong with saying, I've been hurt, and I have been trying to heal that hurt, but I do still feel skeptical. Can we talk about this? Can you help me heal? Can you help me see the situation in a way that it can help me heal? Okay, that's all I'm getting. I hope you find that helpful. Please do share with someone who you feel may benefit from this information. It is my goal to assist the Divine Feminine on this journey in moving forward. And as the Divine Feminine moves forward, the Divine Masculine will follow. Knowing that not all divine twin flames are destined to be in union in this lifetime, know that this is your journey. This is your journey to do with it the best that you can to be your highest potential. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And in the description box, you'll find my email if you would like to set up a transformational coaching session, have an Akashic record clearing, get a personal private reading, anything of that sort. And I will respond to your email and we can work something out. That's all I have for you. I send you lots of love and many blessings.